So I wish that I could have, again, recorded more of the flight between Dallas and Cali and all, but again, I was on the phone too, letting people know that I've landed, that I was safe, again, full solo travel, so that was fun. And I did miss one flight originally, but thank God that I was able to get another. And it was going great again. Should have had force, like, knew what was going to happen, because again, that is, again, known that situation or when it happened. And again, so that was definitely something. But from going from coast to coast, no city, but I definitely would recommend going out there and seeing more of the world. So hey y'all, back home. Yes, wish I could have done that trip. Well, I did. Long story. Don't really want to do a whole video talking about it. Those close to me know that I still talk with. Anyways, look at this. Super cute. Gotta English better, but yeah, so still doing the virtual thing, had day 1, and in the morning is day 2, so I'm gonna go to bed, and day 2.
The more we invest in ourselves, the more we can inspire others to follow our lead. So let's lead this beautiful legacy together. I love you guys. I hope you all invest in your Kangen kingdom, and I'll see y'all soon.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. What's going on, everybody? Oh my God.
Someone heard my story from wherever they heard it, reconnected with dad, is all dads, reconnected with their dad, and shortly thereafter, their dad died. They literally had to hear it in that window of time, or else they would have had regret. And so I share that with you because it was such a powerful feeling for me, and it changed me. It changed me forever. I never went back to the show off. I never went back to look at me, yeah. I never went back to that. And so I'm just going to encourage you, leaders, be vulnerable. We know that everyone wants your lifestyle. Tell them what you went through. Tell them what you struggled with. Tell them on the days you were ready to quit. Let people hear that. And everyone, just know that whatever you went through, whatever was meant for evil, God will use for good. That was an equipping. That wasn't a canceling. That wasn't a crushing. That was an equipping. And you are equipped to help a lot of people. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And then one day, at that event, I just realized, I just need to stop being so stubborn. If somebody's more successful than me and I want their life, I'm just going to start saying yes. Right? Does that make sense? I mean, if you guys, Ray Higdon's great, right? And I'm just curious, if you guys kept listening to Ray's trainings over the years and years, what do you think will happen to your life? It will improve, right? What about Giordano, or Chris, or Jilly, or Tam, or Priscilla? If you
I just encouraged her to go in the direction that she felt called. She was showing up for training. She was inviting people to webinars. She was doing all the basics. So I went and customized with her. She has gotten these insane competitions with Rich Froning. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's a big deal in the CrossFit world. He also donates like hundreds of thousands of dollars to families in need. And she's a part of that organization because she sent an email. If you don't ask the questions, always know. She wasn't experienced. She's never really done, at this point, now she's super experienced, but way back when this picture was taken, she did not ever do this before. She just chose to be bold, remarkable boldness, let's go, and send a email. And then we got on a FaceTime, and then we went to Texas, and it's been history ever since. She's built amazing connections from that. Nikki, this is us at a UFC fight. Let's go, Nikki's about to hit 682, baby. Let's go. She didn't get, this is amazing that she did this, but
So 3 big takeaways to nurture and build your network. Number 1, build your network. Add 2 new people to your list every single day. Number 2 is nurture your network. Reach out to these people and love on these people without an agenda. It's like, hey, let's go hang out. Let's go work out. Let's go grab a coffee. Right? Do that for years. And number 3 is refine your network. Hang out with people who are above your level that have the results that you desire. And if you guys want more information on how to build your network, you guys can actually go to humanbasedmarketing.com. I put together a blueprint teaching you guys how to build a network. Thank you guys. My name is Ryan Bell. Appreciate you.
Hey guys. And I was asked to share a little bit of a struggle that I've gone through and how I overcame that. Still overcoming it, I will say that, but I've come a long way. And a big thing for me has been public speaking. Hopefully you can't see it, but I'm shaking right now, sweating right now. Let's all say, shh. Always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do that. But public speaking has never been easy for me. It's never been something I wanted to do. I got a C in public speaking in college. I just wasn't that person. I never wanted the mic, especially, my partner being such a loud voice. I'm like, cool, you do the thing, and I'll just put people in front of you. But it got to the point where even in the business, besides public speaking, the reason that I operate the way that I operate in this business is to help the next person despite how I feel. So I love that Brianna and that Priscilla both touched on, I never wanted to do this, but my purpose became bigger than my embarrassment here. And so what started happening was 1 year into this business, Colton tells me, doesn't ask me, tells me that I'm going to be on the Rising Star panel. And that was the first time that I was just kind of like put on this stage. And I think the reason that I was so nervous and the reason that I maybe continue to get so nervous is because I'm thinking about myself up here. How do I look? How do I sound? How am I coming off? Right? But when I flip it and I think about who out there can I actually help and serve, it becomes a lot easier, and it becomes a lot easier to talk and be myself on this stage and just share from the heart. And I encourage all of you guys, if you're finding this business challenging, it's probably because you're thinking about yourself and how it makes you feel or look or sound or like, oh, what are they gonna think about my voice shaking when I'm speaking to the camera? But it's like your message, if it's real, if it's genuine, if it's authentic, they're gonna feel that, and that's ultimately what matters more so than you. Like, get over yourself. Come on, like, just do it, you know? I mean, that's what I had to do. That's what I'll continue to do. I'm still up here, still shaking, still nervous, but if it helps even one person out there to realize that your voice matters, and I love what somebody shared, I think it was the Aloha guy, what was your name? But you were, yeah, Kalani was sharing something along the lines of, and I lost it, let's go. I just, boop, totally gone what I was gonna say, but I will say that was very beautiful. I'm at 20 seconds now, really sweating now. I feel like I have to fill the gap of the time, but I just want to thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for choosing yourself. Thank you for walking in. And I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon.